Good morning. I'm Peggy Enenga, your health and lifestyle coach. And as you know, I am all about healthy aging and helping you embrace healthy aging and so that you can feel ageless. I know what that feels like. I don't like letting age define me. And I really hope that I can encourage you to not let age define you as well. And I'm just popping in kind of a morning coffee with with you this morning just for a couple of minutes. And I wanted to share a couple things with you. And I, I have to share this. You're going to find I've got kind of an odd sense of humor sometimes. My son bought me the ARP magazine when I turned 50. It felt like the most horrible gift because I hated turning 50. I was scared to death of aging. However, it's really a pretty cool magazine. And the thing that I wanted to share with you today is uh, the magazine I got yesterday says there's a new book from Loretta Lynn about her friendship with Patsy Cline. Now, if you're not old enough to know this, they are like the beginning country music gals, kind of the queen of country music. They're just awesome gals. Anyway, the Loretta Lynn just wrote a book because, as many of you know, Patsy Cline is not with us anymore. And Loretta, out of this book, an excerpt I wanted to share with you is to make it, you have to be first, great, or different. Between the two of us, I believe Patsy and I had all three covered. And what I really want to share with you is that if you're like me, you are a recovering perfectionist. And one of the things is that we feel that we have to be all, do all, be great, do everything just perfectly, and that really doesn't need to be. It's very stressful for us when we do that. So in their case, we may not be able to be first at something. We may not have the skill or whatever to be the greatest at something, but we can be different and we can make a difference in our own world, our own lives. And I really think about that with the COVID-19 and the pandemic that we are globally dealing with. It's a great, big, gigantic world, and yet we're all in it together. And think of a difference we can make just in our own family, the people we touch. And I'm not just talking about the pandemic. I'm just talking about the gifts that we have, and we all have them. So think about how you can be the best at what you do. You might give the best hugs. Well, I'm a hugger, but I'm obviously not hugging too many people these days. You can share a smile. You can cook something. You can do whatever. But just think about how you can touch the people and things and causes in your world. What are you passionate about? What helps you wake up in the morning with a smile on your face? Anyway, that's kind of the tip I wanted to share with you today, that we don't have to be perfect, and yet we can still be great at what we do. And everybody loves little bits of food tips. So I'm going to share something with you. You can make a tea that is very good for your immune system. And this is what I'm going to be making when I finish my coffee. I have lemon ginger tea, but if you've just got lemon, add some honey, raw honey, and some thyme. Thyme is antiseptic and antibiotic. So if you make a tea out of those, you will help boost your immune system. So that's just one thing that you can be doing for yourself today. And another thing I'm going to be including in my little chats with you a little bit more, you're going to get to know my sense of humor is just sometimes a little wacky. Well, I was reading I love reading the newspapers, and we used to live up by Glacier National Park, and we still get the newspaper from up there. It's a little weekly newspaper, and I love it because I just love Glacier Park. Anyway, the editor, Chris Peterson, wrote in his editorial today, and he's talking about just the pandemic and the COVID-19 and a lot of that kind of stuff. And I need to read this little quote to you. It's kind of funny. And I am not into politics at all, but this just kind of struck my funny bone. And he says the scope of the carnage and the people that are dealing with it should make anyone take pause, meaning comparing the deaths in New York as compared to the deaths in Montana. We aren't as affected in that sense, so it may not feel as real. So he's encouraging everybody to take pause, whether you are a right winger, left winger, or a flightless bird. So anyway, that is my little smile for the day for you. And I hope that you make it a really great day. And remember, think about what your passion is and what you can be doing in your life and the lives of the people that you touch. Have a great day.